All of you guys in the chat here now watching this do not need a belt, because if you can't even control yourself on a daily basis without getting aggravation or doing the simplest of exercises, you haven't earned the right to use a belt. The belt is there as a competitive aid. Like, you wouldn't dream of going and getting in the powerlifter's compression suit or putting straps on your wrist. So why are we using a belt? That's something to consider. Number one, or number two, following on from that, like most of you guys have L4-5 and L5-S1 injuries. And so assuming you're a skeleton, the lowest you're going to get the belt is here, which means it doesn't even protect the section that we're talking about. So all it does is it feels cool when you put it on. Like, oh, it's tight. Oh, that feels tight. It must be good. It's creating pressure in my, that's good, right? In my abdomen. It's not actually protecting the area that's at risk. And I touched on, I think that episode, I think it was either the last one or the one before, if you want to go back and watch it at the start. I touched on a few little bits of research that I pulled out, talking about the fact that it doesn't really limit any flexion. It doesn't stop flexion in a significant way on the squat or hip hinge. And so understand that is a tool for someone who's competing in the powerlifting environment. But too many times you'll walk around a gym and you'll see people, like, you'll see some guy with a belt on, standing there in the mirror doing bicep curls. It's like, what are you doing wearing that belt? And then he'll go and put the weights down off like this, with a belt on. It's like, what are you doing? Like, it's so misguided. It's so misguided. And it's an example of seeing people at a high level using something and thinking, oh, I should use that too. Like, I never use the belt. There's no need to. And in that example I mentioned of the squat, if I use Sean as the example, like, he did all of that without a belt on. And then the belt would have been used, had he had one, to push the limit further for the pursuit of getting a new personal record on the lift, not for back health. The belt is not used for back health. But people think because of support sounds like it's supporting me, so I use a support. And no, it's not a smart move.